Remix. So, DJTyTy, 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 play for the ladies.
How you doing?
Blessing, blessing. What's good? What's good?
Good. How's it been? How you been?
I'm good, man. Can't complain at all, you know?
Yeah, it's good to see you. It's
It's a
definitely.
blessing, man.
Thank you for coming on my show. I appreciate it
No problem, man. You
so
know?
much. Yeah. So, how's the music been through lockdown? How's it?
Well, you know, so much more time in the studio, end up with a lot more work, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
lot more new stuff, you know, all the time in the world. So I just put it to, you know, my creative use, you know, and just, you know,
Yeah,
occupy the studio and just let it out.
yeah. So, has there been any delays or anything through the lockdown, or have you
Yeah.
just been on point? Just there
Uh,
hasn't nothing hasn't stopped you.
Not really, you know what I mean? Apart from my live performance and being out there, you know, just another day at the job. I'm always in the studio, you know, creating, doing dub plates, doing mixtape, you know, making drops, you know, just keep my mind and everything occupied, you know.
Yeah.
But apart from that, apart from my live performances and, you know, being out there, that's it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, so at what age did you know you had the talent to be a singer? Because I have to ask questions. I have to, because you've been for very long. So what
Woo!
age?
Well,
And
you know, I guess I used to go to like choir practice with my moms, you know.
okay,
So
yeah,
that's I guess that's where it started, you know, by just being at choir practice with my moms and you know, but
yeah,
everyone singing, you know, just automatically, you know, start singing and you know, feeling the vibe, you know, because I went to like a Clapham church or Pentecostal where it's all just energy and vibe, you know. So you just get, you know.
yeah,
so
yeah,
so I guess it started from there, you know.
yeah. So which singer has like attracted you like the most to like actually do music? Like really you look up to like before you was doing actual music? Has there been a like who inspired you?
Well, I would say just one artist because where I grew up in a place called Raytown, Kingston, there
Yeah,
was like a Sunday night event where that's where like the culture, the roots of the Jamaican music, you know, that was like a hot spot. And I could stay in my house. I couldn't go out at the time, but I could actually stand up in my yard and
yeah,
hear every song that played. Because
def-
you know, it's like the original official sound system with the box them. So that sound traveled miles.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I live like maybe like three houses away from where that is sleeping. So I could hear it from inside my house. Outside the yard, I could just stand up in the yard and hear every song I play. So I grew up listening to like the Eptones, you know, we can't escape Bob Marley and the Wailers. You know,
yeah,
I listen to like live sound system with the DJs on it, you know, Yellow Man. I listen to to
yeah,
to Barry Salmon. I listen, and you know the foundation DJs. Them, you know, my favorite one of my favorite DJs. His name is Major Words. You know what I mean? So it's a whole influencer artist. Like you know, like I say, yo, I need to do this. I have to you know record and you
yeah,
know basically push me and you know propel me. You know to find my way.
yeah, yeah. So as an actual upcoming artist, who like supported you the most? Like, do you think when you
Uh,
was upcoming, like who was there for you? Like, yeah, Wayne is my artist, and yeah, we have to do that track together. That. Who was really there for you at the time?
when I just started out, you know, honestly, when I started out, singing melody was the one who took me to King Tubby's. That's where I recorded my first song.
Okay.
So singing melody, basically, you know,
Yeah,
showed
yeah,
me the way to the studio, and you know, once I get my foot in, that was it. So singing melody played a big part, you know, by introducing me to King Tubby's, and then after King Tubby's passed away, I was on singing on Metrometer. Then a DJ by the name of Japanese introduced me to Pick Out that's where I recorded my first album. So there's always someone there to help you up the ladder, you know?
Yeah. So was it easy to make it them times, or was it like you think it was a struggle to?
It was a struggle because if you don't see it, if I didn't know singing metal, maybe I wouldn't get to record. If I didn't know Japanese, maybe I wouldn't get to record. You
Yeah.
know? So there was always someone there to help you, assist you along the way. I used to go by jammies where I couldn't go in through the gate. I have to stand outside until
Oh,
when the gate open, it's a artist bum rush the gate and you have to know somebody. And one day I was trying to get in and the security pushed me out, and
yeah.
Anthony Malvo, and it was three persons stood up for me. Anthony Malvo, another singer by the name of Colin Roach, and an engineer by the name of Beckett. Said,
Yeah.
no, singer from outer east, you know? And that's how I get to go inside Jamie's studio.
Yeah. A lot of artists record over there, like Sean Paul. They record over jammies as well.
Yeah, it's a real spot for the culture. Like if you've been inside Jamie's studio, especially original studio, you get that real feeling, because when you go in that studio, it's unbelievable the amount of artists pass through there. So I guess you feel that kind of energy. Because just
Yeah.
imagine I'm inside a voicing booth where tenor saw voice, nitty gritty voice. You name the artist them, you know what I mean? Just to be in that presence.
Yeah.
Wow. That feeling amazing. Shabba Rankin, Admiral Bailey voice in that room. Is that you name it, Leroy Gibbons,
Yeah.
you name it, man. So it just was like a blessing. You know, you feel your cold bumps on your skin, you know?
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah.
be in that voicing room. Yeah.
But as that you got your own studio now behind you.
Yeah. I got my own studio, you know, home, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So your single "Not Letting Go," your hit single.
Yeah.
Behind it now.
Well, it's basically a true life story, because if you listen to the lyrics, you know, because, you know, me and my girl, we've been together for so long, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to do like something special, like, you know, because I always sing about other girls and sing about girls. So
Yeah.
she just look at me one day and say, you always sing about all them girls. And when you go and sing a song for me, and I say, all right, don't worry. Your song going to be special. And, you know, it was special for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are saying the light.
Huh?
They want to see you. They want to see your face.
Let me light the room up. Let me light the
Yeah.
room. Let me light the room up.
Yeah, that's
All right.
always right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what now about your girl, your missus, or
No, she just basically say, you know, you always writing song about girls, and you know, write a song, and I say, okay, I'll go write a song. I'm gonna write a special song for you. And you know, I just so that the producer Lenky sent me the rhythm and association I had with my girl, you know? And
yeah,
it just came out like that, you know what I mean?
yeah. I think we're lagging a little. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So what was the feedback behind, like, when you released it? What was the feedback with the audience? Because as we all know, that we all know that's your biggest song. But at the time when you released the actual song,
Yeah.
what was you expecting from it?
Well, for me, when I do a song, you know, I just do it from my heart and just, you know, hope that it take the right course. But I just treat it like another song, you know what I mean? I just treated it like another song. But trust me, it took off, and you know, it got my attention, you know, so was really a special song, because it just took off, and you know, DJs have started playing it, and way before, you know, a record company was interested, you know, so it pushed a power, it pushed a certain energy, that, you know, a mystic energy. And I guess it's a blessing if you work hard and continue pushing, you know, one day, you know, that your reward will come.
So who was behind it, like with like productions, and who
Um,
behind it?
Production, Lenky Marsden, you know, Lenky Marsden produced it. So I wrote the song, I recorded it in Jamaica,
Yeah.
you know, but Lenky, you know, is the mastermind, you know, and I wanted a bridge in if you notice, my song has a little more cause movement to it, you know,
Yeah.
gave it that identity, and it was just perfect, you know.
Yeah. So what what genre would you put it in then? What genre
Huh?
would you say?
To me, it's hard, you know, because I look at music as just music, you know. I don't want to just limit myself because if you notice, I can do dancehall, I can do reggae music, you know what I mean? I can do lovers rock, I can do, you know, sexy dancehall. I would more classify it as more sexy dancehall.
You are, because you're multi-genre. That makes you're different from the rest. Different. Yeah,
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, I'm more my dancehall, you know, more classy dancehall, you know. I have some hardcore stuff still, you know, only when I want to kill sound and hardcore stuff. But my main, you know, brand is really like that type of dancehall, you know, for everybody right across the board. Like the watching you, you know what I mean, the bunks along, you know what I mean, the no letting go, that vein of dancehall where you can put it in and don't have to worry about, you know, the
yeah,
lyrics are, you know.
yeah. Another good thing about you also is you're humble. Most of the upcoming artists, they like, like very, very, what's the word?
The hype and the
Like,
ego.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I know it's a thing, you know. It's a thing that I think it's hard to control because
Yeah,
it's not everyone can deal with it. I'm the type of person like I don't want to be like an artist for 24/7. You know what I mean? I can switch up because I have my son. You see, my son came and I have daddy duties. I can switch off from being the artist to
yeah,
daddy duties back to the artist. You know, so you know that's just me. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
just want to go through life easy and humble and, you know, don't want to have problems with people. And, you know, so it's the same way I approach my music. I just want to go through nice and smooth.
yeah, true. Yeah. But one of my artists, my favorite artists that I've actually met myself,
Yeah.
has got a track together. You,
Word.
how did you two like come together in this scene? How did you two like just linked up? How did that come across?
I missed the first part. I missed the first part of the question.
You and Buju
Oh, Bojo. Okay, okay.
come across. How did you two link up?
Well, you know, I started out recording for Penthouse before he came there. So, you know, I met him by a producer, Winston Riley, in the early days, and he wanted to come to a dance with me. And at the time, I was traveling with Frankie Sly, and you know, we
Yeah,
went and pick him up the night, and from we pick him up that night, you know, we start par. Them time them not have no car, me have my car, so I used to go and pick him up and carry him around, and you know, introduce him to my producers, you know, at Penthouse, and he started recording, and you know, I
yeah,
guess the chemistry was good because you know, if there wasn't any chemistry, maybe when I pick him up that one night, that would be it, you know. But the energy was so nice when we went to the show tonight. I actually called him up on the show tonight, and he
yeah,
mash up the place. Him try a song named Stamina Daddy. Mash up the place. Stamina Daddy for y'all like y'all picking it.
yeah,
Place
yeah.
we yeah, place mash
Very
up.
nice.
You know what I mean? So from that night we start par and you know the way anyone the Boju Bantan thing just you know
Yeah,
started to formulate at that time, and you know you see the rest was history. You know, it was a good run in that type of vibe.
yeah. Because you two made like music in the past, like Bonafide Love and
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. We are Bonafide Love, Commitment, so many songs. Feel Like Crying, he's
yeah,
on also the Eel World, Master God World. But originally, you know, I record those songs by myself. I
okay,
recorded Movie Star by myself. I recorded Feel Like Crying by myself. I recorded Eel World by myself. And then he went on it as a like a remix because you know we start parring and we
yeah,
start going to the studios and we're on the same rhythms and you know the chemistry was so tremendous with us. You know, work with you know the flow and what we feel.
yeah. Because Buju is humble himself. He's very, very humble, very, very humble. So when you two made songs, like, how was you feeling? How was you feeling
It
recording
is
that time?
we when we're making the songs, we basically feel like a fan too, because we enjoy that moment in the song in the studio. Like you actually feel the energy that the song is pushing. Like because I'm reacting to it like a fan. Like I say, yo, this wicked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's that type of vibe, and the world really felt the same way, because the energy in the studio when we're creating those songs was off the chain.
Yeah. So what do you think about reggae now? What do you think about reggae right now?
Reggae is solid, man. Reggae is solid. If
Yeah,
you sift through it, you know what I mean.
yeah,
If you sift through it, there's a lot of artists making solid music, but what the DJs are playing, that's the next thing. So Jesse Royal, Prodigy, Lila Ike, Chronix, Taros, Romain Virgo, Christopher Martin, making good reggae music, yo.
yeah,
But it's overshadowed by the bang bang and pow pow, and you know what I mean. But
yeah,
it's there. Trust me, it's there. You know what I mean. Good
yeah,
music making, Nation Boss, and the couple of artists putting in some nicer, but it's all to do with collective energy. We need the DJs to play balance it. Don't just play just beer gun song and dig out song. Play some other song to balance it. Like for example, I'm on TJ's rhythm with Cartel. I'm on the rhythm with the Cartel, but I'm on to just jump and play the Cartel and forget that Wayne Wonder is on the rhythm. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You know that type of principle. Come on, man.
yeah,
Why you rushing the music? You have a vocalist on the rhythm to just play the Cartel. So those are some of the stuff that they have to learn the principles of music. You can't just jump to the big song on the rhythm. You have to, start it off with the vocals, then you go to move on. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
yeah. So what do you think about dancehall right now? Like, if you
The
like
dancers.
dancehall music, because you,
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Ding dong. There was always, dancers that do them things still. I like the energy, because in my spare time, like when I work out, I'm not like a gym rat. So I love dancing. So that is what I do when I'm working or get my cardio going. You'd be surprised. I'm a good dancer.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? So I like it comes in play. I love it. I love it also.
So is there any like dance artists you would like to make songs with right now? Like, is there any?
Dancehall artists.
Yeah,
One of my we grow Assassin. Assassin are one of the talented youth them out of the lot. Busy. You know what I mean? Massacre. You know what I mean? Enough bad artists. Enough bad
yeah,
artists out there, man. Yeah, man. Enough bad artists.
yeah,
So much bad artists out there. We really are spit. You know what I mean? Like, wow, these are like the metaphors they use, and I like, you know what I mean? Or them flow, formulate the flow. Because I'm an artist too, so I pay attention to like, the
yes,
style, the delivery. I go deeper in it. I listen like or formulate the metaphors, or you deliver it, the timing of, or you flip that flow to connect it there and say, yo, like having the oh my god factor. You hear a DJ spit something and say, yo, oh my god, yes, having the oh my god factor.
yes. What do you think of the new dance art, like squashes and the movados and the like? What do you think about them right now?
My brother hardcore still. My brother hardcore, but where it changes was is like for me, how I look at it is like when I was coming, I used to cover a lot of songs. But
Yeah,
then when I learned the business more, I realized that okay, I can't carry something that is foreign to foreign. I have to be more creative. So that's when I started to write my original songs. With the current dancehall now, it's too close. It's like you're mimicking trap and mimicking hip hop.
yeah,
So it's like you're not sure, you know, for an artist that was signed with a major record company and know like the system, like they're not gonna let that go through over their original stuff.
yeah,
So you have to come with that authentic dancehall. That is what they want. That
yeah,
authentic dancehall. Every now and then that authentic sound,
yeah,
find its way. You know what
yeah,
I mean? So right now they're just mimicking you know, trap and hip hop. You know what I mean? That's my point of view.
Yeah. So would you make any like soca songs, or would you say like pop songs, or would you just?
But remember, for me, as I say, I look at it as music, and I don't limit myself. If you bring me a track, it doesn't matter what genre it is from. Once I can, you know, write a song to fit it and complement it, I just classify it as music. It can be Caribbean, it can be Middle Eastern, it can, it could be Punjabi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once the vibe banging, trust me, man. Yeah, I don't limit myself to what I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I also work with soca producers. I work with like you know, Miles Beats and all, you know, all those producers, you know, which are soca producers, you know.
Yeah,
Mills Beat, you know. He produced a song for me called Fly Away. You know, nice vibe, you know.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and I work with some of the Latin youths them also, you know. You
yeah,
know, Chris and Angel have a song, Caribbean Connection. So we've been spreading our wings. We don't limit ourselves, man.
yeah. I would say you need connections to it. Like if you're upcoming artist, you need the connections to go far as well. Like working with producers, going to different studios. Would you say going to different studios? Would you say going to different studios will make you a better artist? Would you say that, or would you not?
Yeah, because when you go to different find yourself in different like situation and you can overcome it because
Yeah,
I record in penthouse. Sorry, very comfortably in penthouse, but I go to Jammies and I record. I go to Bobby Digital and I record. You know what I mean? I go to Arrows and I record. I go to all these places and I record and still feel that comfort zone. So you get more
yeah,
versatile, and you know you're ready to speak. I've been in situation where I see a producer look at an artist and say, "Let me hear what you have." And the
yeah,
artist freeze up. That
yeah,
means he never wasn't prepared mentally. I've seen that before. I've seen artists at the studio all day talking, and the producer look at him and say, "Your time." And when he went back, but put him behind the voicing booth, and freeze
yeah,
up. It's like, you know. So you
yeah,
have to just. It's like a basketball player, you know. You have to always be ready. Coach can call it anytime, so you must always be prepared for. You know what I mean? So you condition yourself and, you know, yeah,
yeah,
ready to do this. Once the roll is called, you're ready. Let me hear what you
yeah,
have. You know what I mean? I remember when King Tubby's look at me. I was there like, maybe like for a couple of months before. And, you know, going there every day. And then one evening, him just look at me and say, come 7:30 tomorrow morning. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was there like 6:30, you know, to record my first song. So you have to
Yeah,
always be prepared, you know? Was a
yeah.
little nerve wracking because it was my first time. And the middles were sweating, but still overcome, you know?
So your new single on the Click Click rhythm.
The
Tell
shaker.
us about it.
Shaker. Actually was in the studio recording because Mr. G sent me the rhythm with Banging, and Banging and G was on the phone and they sent me rhythm, and you know, by the time they came out the phone, I imported in Pro Tools and started writing all in a vibe, and you know, the shaker just come in. My wife wanted me to do something, so she pushed the door. So I was originally saying bumper, and she said, "No,
Yeah.
why don't you change it to shaker?" And she gave me a few shaker and give me an energy, you know, and the shaker.
Wait, one click on your screen.
Huh?
You might have to click on your screen because you're lagging a little bit.
Seen.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Right here, so the click record, man. Right here,
yeah,
shaker. Right behind me, the shaker record.
yeah. So would you say yours is so where did you go and record it? Like was it in your studio or did you have to
Yeah.
go to?
No. Right. They sent me the rhythm. Because I use Pro Tools, I use Logic, and I use Studio One, so I can self-record myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I just record it and, you know, send the files back to Jamaica, the
yeah.
session back to Jamaica, and they mix it, and you know,
I thought you
like
I thought you stayed in Jamaica. I didn't.
no. No, I was in Jamaica like last week. I went to shoot the Shaker video. That's
Oh wow.
yeah. So I shot the video in Ocho Rios, Jamaica,
Yeah.
and I came up back. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm in South Florida, but I'm back and forth. You know, it's like 1 hour flight. So you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
But with the current situation with the COVID thing, you know, with the whole restrictions, you know, just wait until it blow up because going to Jamaica to do the COVID test, coming back up I have to do the COVID test. Else I couldn't. They wouldn't let me back in the States. You know what I mean? So it's all good though. It's like a little, you know, I
Yeah.
clean. But for the love of the music, I'm not gonna make that stop me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's another single as well that you have, a very big single, Saddest Day of My Life.
Classic.
Behind it as well. And
Classic.
is it a true story or is it like
Nah, man, true story, man. My songs are a true story. That song came about when like I in high school, one of my girlfriend looked at me and said that she don't see me in a relationship going anywhere. So that's how I wrote Saddest Day.
yeah,
Yeah, so a true story, man. Most of my songs are true story. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's true story are close to me, related to me, are experience that I've seen, and that's what I write my songs from. Like a lot of songs are personal experiences. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. So tell us about your new single, Diamond in the Rough. How
Diamond in the Rough, it's a collaborative effort. Maurice Gregory as writer also, and Brian on drums, and it's just a collective effort, and I wanted to be a part of that project, and it came out well, because I always love to have my live, one drop style, because I love the dancehall, but I also love that lovers rock,
yeah,
reggae feel also. So that's why you can't really classify it with anyone, because am I a reggae artist? I'm a dancehall artist. I'm a crossover artist. You can't really place me because I cover
yeah.
all those grounds. I have songs that is big in dancehall. I have songs that is big in the reggae. I have song that is big in crossover. So where you gonna put me?
Nowhere to put you.
That's label me as an artist. You know what I
Everyone
mean?
songs. Everyone knows your songs. You're a legend.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you
yeah.
know what? I have to say something. I love about you. I love your drive and your persistence. You say, you remind,
I
interview
have,
in 2 hours. You're always on fight. I love that energy. You know
I
what I mean?
have,
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
how quick I called you? How quick the
Yeah.
oh,
You're on top of your game. I love that.
dude, I'm young, so I have to. You have to.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, yeah. Your new singles now. What's coming up for Wayne Wonder now?
Okay, when I was in Jamaica last week, how much songs did I recorded? I recorded 3 songs in Jamaica. I did some work with Not Nice,
Yeah,
I did some more work with Mr. G. We have some crazy things coming. Trust me, I don't want to spill out too much, but I have some crazy stuff
I'm
coming. Because like with after this what like 1 year and plus,
yeah,
pandemic lockdown is like, as I say, the only place that I feel free is in the studio, holding my vibe and making music.
yeah. So do you feel that way whenever you're in someone else's studio, or are you more like relaxed and you could just think when you're in your own studio? Or do you
When
have
I'm here, it goes both ways because it's all about mindset. Because I'm comfortably working here, but at the same time, I went to Jamaica and was in the studio and we recorded 3 songs for the day. We
yeah,
went to the studio like say midday, 1 o'clock, about 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. And the curfew situation in Jamaica, so everything we have to be done before 8 o'clock. And
yeah,
we finished 3 songs. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So that must be a good energy causes that.
yeah,
So it all depends. Once you get a good vibration, good stuff comes out.
yeah, definitely. So have you got any advice for any upcoming artist coming up?
All I can say just push hard, believe in yourself,
Yeah.
and push harder. You know what I mean? Work to the best of your ability. Believe in what you do. Because sometimes we have so many instances where record execs didn't like a song and the artist push along and the song become the biggest song.
Yeah.
Saddest Day. Jermaine didn't want to put out Saddest Day. I was the one who put out Saddest Day. He put out like 3 songs on the rhythm, didn't put out my song. I was so mad, I was so upset. So I went to the printer, because I knew I was Penthouse artist. I went to the printer and said, Jermaine said to cut the stamper, press the labels, and make sure I have 2 boxes by Thursday. And that was a lie. That was a lie. Jermaine didn't tell me that, but because I knew that I was Penthouse artist, they believed me. And then I got the first box of the record. I gave it to Rory from Stone Love, service my community with the record. And by the following week, my song was one of the biggest songs on the rhythm. And it's a classic now, and it's still one of the biggest songs on the rhythm now.
Yeah.
You can't play those songs and don't play Saddest Day.
I always that in my playlist. 100.
So suppose I wasn't persistent. Suppose I just gave up when, you know, as an artist, I said, oh, Jermaine didn't put out my song and just, you know, do like this. I want to be a posture up, you know, and
Yeah.
take, you know, and push on, you know. So you have to have that mentality as an artist. Don't give up, man. Just keep pushing and, you know, do it to the best of your ability and just push hard, yo. Push hard and believe in yourself.
Yeah.
To all the upcoming artists, push hard and believe in yourself.
So when you was upcoming artist yourself, how was the DJ then?
Well, for me, as I say, you know, I came through the school where I started singing on live sound system. So every night in, night out, I'm exercising my voice.
Yeah.
I'm exercising my voice night in, night out, you know, traveling different places around the island, performing on Metro Media. My first song that I was actually on, it's a song called Youth iPod. That was the first song. That is a Wayne Wonder was, you see me on the posters. That was a big thing back in the days. Like, they see you on the posters, wow, that's a big thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a record with your name on it, that's a big thing. So, you know, I achieved all of those and, you know,
So
push from there.
Just to promote yourself, you have to put posters or how did you promote yourself?
For me, as I say, the sound system was a blessing because traveling with Metro Media and I'm traveling all over Jamaica, singing on Metro Media. That was a big exposure for me. Because personally, I didn't have the fun to do that, like travel the country and do promotions. But with the help of Metro Media, you know, Youth Power, we travel to different parishes and performing and then, you know, start cutting dub plates for different sound and people start hearing about Wayne Wonder. And, you know, the name start ring and, you know, they start hearing songs and, you know what I mean? So for me, the sound system was a big promotional vehicle for me.
Yeah. So do you think features get you out there as well? Do you think features help?
Definitely. But when I just started out, one of my first combinations was with one of my best friends. His name is Freddie. A song called It's Over Now and the Cover Me Rhythm. That was like my first combination. And then I did a Soundboy song with Nada Rankin. What to your Soundboy? With Nada, the guy who did them are bleach. You know, that was my first, you know, features out there. But you know, I did songs with you know, Shaggy. I got the opportunity to do a song with Master Griffiths in my early, you know, days. I've sung with Tony Rebel. You know, so many artists, man. Terry Ganzi, Fabulous, Dan Youth. So many artists. Frisco Kid, Spraga Benz. Wow, Twiggy. So many artists, man. So many artists.
We've even got Harry Toddler in there as well.
Toddler.
Harry Toddler, a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, we definitely do. So you can't jump a little freestyle for us.
Yo, they say freestyle. Yo.
Sing a little when TyTy talks with show. You have to. We have to have something. Last Rani on his piano.
Huh? Ease. Enough thing, man. Get him the remix.
I'm naming this one.
Huh?
I need to.
Remix. So, DJTyTy, 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 play for the ladies.
Yeah.
Very special, and really and truly. Take good care of Ty like the girls them duty. Won't you ride by my side night and day? There's no letting go, no holding back. Ty play for all the ladies. When he's with you, it's all of that is. Second.
Yeah. It's fire.
Ty medley.
Say something.
Watch it.
Say something.
Angels of the night, I know your work gets harder. Trying your hardest to survive. It's not an easy life. My heart goes out to mothers. Trying your best even though things tight. Appreciating all the sacrifices. Your selflessness, you never did think twice. Wherever you are, boy, know that you're a diamond in the rough, waiting to shine. My love is a dark, sweet lady. Boy, hope you feel the love, cause it's directed to your heart. Oh. Legal business, man.
Legal.
Yeah. That was a DJTyTy exclusive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Respect.
Hey,
Every time.
people hear you sing Saddest Day.
Okay, saddest day of my life. Oh, when she left me with a broken heart, I was feeling the pain, the saddest day of my life. Oh, when she left me with a broken heart, I was going insane.
Yeah.
Wayne Wonder, baby.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure is mine. You know, keep doing what you're doing, all right? Hold your head up and keep doing it. Do it hard, all right?
In a couple months, we have to do another one for a catch-up. Definitely.
You have the link, so keep the link, you know what I mean?
Definitely do.
All right, and thanks a lot for sharing my music also, you know, to your generation, all right?
Always.
Yeah, man, blessing, give thanks, and keep the link, all right?
Definitely. Always.
One love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, bless.
Mama, my mind.
Yeah, man.
Could you sing Groove My Mind?
Groove of mine?
Yeah.
Just for
Oh, you carry me way back. I go again. I love the way you groove my mind, yeah. I like the way you make me feel. Said I love the way you groove my mind, baby. When we make love,
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for today. Thank you.
Right?
Definitely.
All right. Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah.